Oh yeah.
That happened in Trenton, New Jersey.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 16. It says, we are esteemed. Matter of fact, I started at 14. It says, he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. That's speaking about the elect, man. That's funny that this is the account of this is the Edomite's thought process of the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? His way here, not like other men. I mean, we not like 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man.
God, they like, yeah, they're aggressive.
Them
We ain't those niggas in the church.
Them the rebellious ones.
Yeah, we had niggas in the Black Lives Matter movement. You know, the black unconsciousness community.
Oh well, the people out in the Trump thing, they call themselves the resistance, like from fucking Star Wars. Like they finna blow up the fucking Death Star or some shit, man. They call themselves the fucking
resist
resistance.
the Most
You
High.
know what I'm talking about? I said that's a two-fold scripture.
Like you said, we aggressive. You come up here, we gonna cuss your ass up and say you got the black right.
But this, mainly speaking about these Edomites, man, on how they feel about,
No, you got it. I was just saying that was a two-fold scripture.
yeah, no, but yeah, right. Mainly, we talking about this devil right now, you know, and that's how they feel about us, man. You know, it says, verse 16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits, you know, because that's what we call the so-called white man. He is a counterfeit. Hey, that's the main counterfeit that he portray himself, man. Because he, like the brother was reading in 2 Thessalonians, he portray himself as God. You know, and we know that as a counterfeit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we esteem these Edomites as a counterfeit. You know, they claim that they're the chosen people of the Lord. We esteem them as counterfeits. They claim that they're the real Jews. We esteem them as counterfeits, man. You know?
They a bunch of liars. Everything they say is bullshit.
And only the elect is gonna esteem these niggas as counterfeits, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they accept it for whatever they say they is. Masters, huh?
They got.
Yeah.
They got Stockholm syndrome. They think this fucking they think these Edomites can't do no evil, no wrong.
Yeah. Master say, hey, I seen a post on goddamn Instagram of me, when the movie Django, this nigga Samuel Jackson, he was like, how come they say we's Israelites, boss? You know what I'm saying? Like, how come you say we ain't Israelites? He's like, because I said you ain't Israelite. You ain't Israelite. Now get back to fucking work. You know, that's how Esau is. Esau, they know the truth, but they gotta run it by Esau to get his confirmation. Like, boss, is we really Israelites? Is we really the chosen people of the Lord? Esau like, no, fuck no. Now get your ass back in the cotton field, man. Y'all my slaves.
Our people, they need these fucking crackers to validate everything. If they don't say it, they don't believe that shit.
It says, he abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that God is his father. Right. Yeah, that ain't right, because that's the main E. Yeah, with that picture, man, with fucking Caesar Borgia. He making his boast that God is his father. That the Lord is, he's making the boast that the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, is a goddamn Edomite, man. You know? It says, let us see if his words be true. You know, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to see if our words are true. That's what I was going into. That was mainly the point, you know.
But it's not our words.
Right.
Stupid, dumb fuck.
Hey, but look. No. They're not our words, but the 2/3, that's y'all words. Talk about no justice, no peace. And we gonna see if that shit true. You know, that's Esau, he gonna see if that shit true, man. You know, it says, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of God, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. You know, so that's speaking about the elect though, man. You know? But then, hey, they gon' want to prove 2/3 too, man.
Hey,
Let's see if they really bought it.
Hey, what they trying to do is force the Most High hand. You can't force the Most High hand, man. You know, try to test this. Oh, Alright, see, because Most High, he gotta show himself. Look, Most High gonna force your hand, man. You know, it don't work like that. You can't out-bluff them. You try to bluff the Most High, you know, try to call the Most High, call the enemy the Most High. Ain't no, it got a poker face on it, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't a man that he should lie.
Yeah, the Most High gonna fucking kill you, the mice, man. Easy. Goddamn devils. You know? Alright, this is done.
Yeah.
Like it's Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, right? So when you the brother brought up the scripture, oh, they gonna try to test us. Oh, well, guess what? All right, since you want to play, the Lord gonna send is one of the top elites is Michael, man. And he's an elite angel, one of the top. It's Yahweh Shai, then it's his man Michael. You know, that's his warrior. Hey, man, I believe Michael was the guy.
So again, cops. There's some cops out there that think like Michael the archangel is dealing with them. Like they'll have that it's like the Edomite, it's like the Edomite, like Michael, like the archangel. Sometimes they'll have some sort of like pendant for like good luck.
Yeah. And I be Michael was the guy when David had sinned. The Lord sent that angel. I believe that was Mike, you know. To mark us up. It don't say that, but you know, you never know. But it doesn't matter who it was, a righteous power, whatever angel it was. I'ma just finish that. I lost it. But it say it say the great prince will stand for the children of thy people. Right, standing for the elect. You know? So when you devils come to whatever y'all try to do, the Lord gonna put a standard. You can't just touch us, his precious children, his precious elect, his beloved. David never got touched by an enemy. David never, you know, David always spoke about how, man, I was compared by enemies, but most times he always saved me. David never a fucking hair in his head and never got touched by an enemy, man. So guess what? You know? Yeah, man. That goes for us too. Go ahead, you got a lesson for me, man.
I'm gonna switch the spirit up a little bit though. I did want to get this one precept I had as far as what you was going into. This is Psalms 26, and I'm gonna start at 5. It just says, "I have hated the congregation of evildoers, and I will not sit with the wicked." You know, that was a psalm of David as well. You know what I'm saying? So just like we too, you know, we hate the congregation of evildoers, and we ain't gonna sit with the wicked. All right, but that's just something I had on hold. We're gonna switch the spirit up just a little bit. We can start at 2 and 23.
23.
Well, it's like, yeah, I said 26.
This second Ezra 2 and 26. It says, "As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number.
Keep going.
Be not weary, but when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry."
That's right. We're gonna be married. It's like, not to cut you off, but you know, we're gonna be married. Why? Because we, to the best of our ability, we enduring this. You could say, we enduring this battle right now. You know what I'm saying? We laboring. Yeah, this affliction, man. You know what I'm saying? We actually right now are being sacrificed. Believe it or not. You know, we going through the furnace of affliction. Like a original sacrifice was made through fire. This is a fiery trial, as is mentioned in Peter. You know, so we being tried, and to the best of our ability, we being made white if we the elect. You know what I'm saying? We the Lord said, though your sins be as red as scarlet, you know, they're gonna be white. Yeah, white as snow. So to the best of our ability right now, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to get the blood off our hands, and that's what we out here doing. We laboring. Keep going on that, Bible. Sure.
It says, "And have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, my hand shall cover thee." So that
that's straight up, you know what I'm saying? He said the heathen shall envy thee, but they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. All right? So they gonna see, oh, you know, that you mind getting that one in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. You can start from the top, I believe it's verse 1 if I'm not mistaken. But you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, damn, really those guys, man? You know what I'm saying? They gonna envy thee and they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You got it?
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1. "Then shall the righteous man stand great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him, and made no account of his labors.
That's that right there. He said they made no account of his labors, man. So we out here laboring. We bidding people to the marriage to the best of our ability. And people, these average Joe Smalls, you know, they don't really make no account of our labors, man. They don't think that what we're doing is you can say a righteous thing. A lot of people despise it, but in reality, you know what I'm saying, this is the best thing you could be doing on this earth right now.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
They're going to be troubled with terrible fear. Like you said, they're going to be sorrowful. They're going to envy thee.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
That's what I wanted right there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be amazed at the strangeness of the Lord's salvation. And like, really, these guys, you know what I'm saying, the ones that we portrayed as being the bad guy, because, you know, everything Jake do, like when they kidnapped that Edomite in Chicago, they portray as, oh, these guys are so bad. But really, they took a whole nation. I believe one of y'all made mention of it earlier. They took a whole nation of people, but they ain't gonna portray that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, right quick, speaking on that shit that happened in Chicago, I can't remember the name of the girl, but she had got kidnapped by like 3 or 4 Edomites, and that's raping her for a couple weeks. But there was a media block on that shit. You don't see that on the news, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, speaking on just what the brother said, how they make Jake look bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? These crackers do all kind of shit, man, that don't get on the news. Man.
What's her name? Oh, you
know her name?
But you know that.
It says, so far or beyond they look for.
That's right. So far beyond all they look for, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be what they least expected. You know, who the people on this sign, who they call niggers, spics, you know what I'm saying, wetbacks, things of that nature, man. You keep going on that second.
Going on that. Yeah. This second Ezra 2:30, it says, be joyful, O thou mother, with thy children, for I will deliver thee, saith the Lord.
Keep going.
Remember thy children that sleep, for I shall bring them out of the sides of the earth and show mercy unto them.
That's right. He said, remember thy children that sleep, man. Our people right now, they spiritually dead, man. All right? Our people spiritually dead. They in a slumber. You know what I'm saying? And he said he going to bring them out of the sides of the earth. He going to redeem his people. But without money, he said too in the scriptures. So, keep going back to the shop. We should like speak on this stuff. No, you good.
For I am merciful, saith the Lord Almighty. Embrace thy children until I come and show mercy unto them.
That's right. So embrace them right now. Keep laboring. Keep continuing to do his will. You know what I'm saying? Embrace them. Brother that may come up, may have a question, you know what I'm saying? As need requires, you answer that man according, you know, to what you've been taught from the apostles and elders on down. So embrace thy children until he comes. That's your ought. That's what you should be doing until the Lord come back. Ain't no breaks off. All right? Ain't no vacations or nothing like that.
For my wells run over and my grace shall not fail.
And it says, I believe in Psalms, you know what I'm saying, and his right hand is many with pleasures, you know what I'm saying? So he said his wells run over. So he got more than abundance he willing to give us, but because of our iniquities, this was withholding us from the kingdom. And that's what we're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Be kingdom minded. Desire spiritual gifts, as the scriptures say. Yeah, it can.
This verse 33, it says, I, Ezra, received a charge of the Lord upon Mount Horeb, that I should go unto Israel. But when I came unto them, they set me at naught, and despised the commandment of the Lord.
Right, so he was given the commandment, just like we were. You know what I'm saying? Go out and teach my people. But he said they were set at naught. You know what I'm saying? The same way they do now, as it's mentioned in Amos 5 and 10, you know, that, what is it, about the, in the gates, the water, right on. You know what I'm saying? They hate him, they rebuke him in the gates, man. You know, so, and they abhor, meaning avoid him. So all in all, they said that not all our counsel. Here we is, we doing this for free. You know, you got to die for scriptures and breakdowns, and these people, they really don't give a damn. But that's the thing, we not out here for the quantity, we out here for quality, man. We just trying to bid people to the marriage and wake them up so they can be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they can't say they ain't got no cloak for their sins, really.
Right.
All right?
And then they gonna, just because you use that word, abhor, right?
Yeah, abhor.
Abhor, that Deuteronomy 23:17. Oh, you shall now abhor Edomite. Come on, it don't mean that.
That's right.
It don't mean that.
Go back to it in Assyria.
Yeah,
When you look it up, you know, the apostle there, they broke it down. They go back to thou shalt not abhor in Assyria.
Right.
Right now, not an Edomite.
Right.
Yeah, because those two characters, they look the same, like the D and the R. Because if it was like said because the word for Syrian is Aram, right, and the word for like Edom is Adamam.
Right. Yep.
Second Ezra 2 and 34. It says, and therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd.
Now stop right there. He said, you heathen that hear and understand. Why? Because our people are referred to as heathens. You know what I'm saying?